Hello and welcome back to West of Loathing. We are in Brentwood, and that is because we have finally gotten a permit. But there's a waiting time. Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Not yet. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Now about that lumber. Alright, well, you've helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for that bridge. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, we've done all of these things, and the logging permit is going to take some time to arrive. So let's actually progress the main storyline. I think that's pretty much the only thing that we can do, at least that I'm aware of. Alright. Oh! This guy has stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? Hey, you sure I can't have one of those jelly beans? Yep, that was worth a shot. Hey boss, good news, we got that lumber shipment in from Brentwood and we're ready to go. You got the bridge built already? Yep, most of the passengers were so bored they chipped in to help. Wow, nice. Now we just have to lay tracks to the rest of the way into Frisco and work is done, both mine and yours. See you there, boss. See ya. Oh. Ow, dang it. Let's see if there isn't... Alright, so there isn't anything else here. But now, the railroad opens up that we can go to Frisco. Let's do that. Who? What? Oh, I can't do that. You hear a shout in the distance behind you and a thunder of hooves. A riderless horse is racing towards you, reins flapping. We can't do anything about it because I don't have that skill. Ooh. Howdy. Guess I just got used to checking this map once in a while. No ranches now, not that I know about. There's a custard stand? Well, okay then. What should we do next? This must be Frisco. I can hardly believe we actually made it. Say, Smee looks might upset about something. Yeah. Well, I'm not dealing with him right now. Let's go to that last custard stand. Ooh, you see a plume of smoke rising over the trees to the north of you. You nudge raisin in that direction and find a cozy-looking cabin nestled in the copse of pines. The ground outside is sparkly and rainbow-tinted, a telltale side effect of the practice of the jeweler's trade. Not now. Fine custard. Are these harvestable? Some of them are. These don't appear to be that way, though. Hi. Well, howdy there. Welcome to the last custard stand. I'm Custard Man Stan, and I'll make custard like only Custard Man Stan can. Care to try something? Tell me about your custard stand, Custard Man Stan. Not much to tell. Just a plain, honest custard stand selling plain, honest custard. But it's the last one. Well, like the last one before you get to Frisco, or last one in the whole territory. Heck, the last one in the whole world as far as I know, but I can't swear to that. You're quite sure it isn't the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. Was farther up north. Whole dang operation was ate by a wasp. Stand all. What? Give me them sweet custards? Oh. Chocolate custard, raisin custard. That's a little unnerving given that our horse is named Raisins. And vanilla. So, that's it. Like, not really a useful shop then. I mean, I could sell junk, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't need to either. The hair on the back of your neck stands up as you realize you've ridden into the midst of a herd of ghostly floating cowheads. You've heard that some ranchers, in a desperate effort to avoid the homecoming, deliberately drove their entire herds into the ocean. If that's what happened here, it didn't work, and these cows are very angry about it. And really, can you blame them? That's pretty messed up. Anyway, this herd of ghost cow heads. What'd you move here? I want to fight them, obviously. So these will do spooky damage, to which I don't have any resistance. Okay, well, booster up. And shh. shooting any. Well, that wasn't as great as I'd hoped for, but at least one down. Oh, because my mysticality is so high, they can't actually do any damage to me. How convenient. Yeah, let's just do it regularly. Should be fine. Rest in peace, cows. Jewelry shop inside. Oh, a goblin. First, let's rummage. Boop. Boop. This is the goblin's bed? Maybe? Oh, hello, a customer. Why, hello, welcome to Master Gerald's jewelry shop. Howdy, are you Master Gerald? Oh no, Master Gerald is back there at his workbench. I'm just his assistant and translator. A goblin jewelsmith. You betting your britches, sonny, and not forgetting it. He says that's right, the finest jeweler in the territory. Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display, though. Master Gerald only does bespoke work. If you bring in a sufficiently valuable gemstone, he'll craft it into a fine ring for you, for a fee. No trash rocks. Well, here's what I got. Oh, I should have kept that valuable, tough emerald, but guess I didn't. Cow's eye ring. 11 muzzle. Bah, all of trash and garbage being. Master Gerald apologizes, but there's nothing here he can work with. Cool? Question mark? Not really. Muzzle is nice, but it's definitely not what I need. Let's go a-wandering. Let's wait with going to Frisco just yet. Abandon mine. Sure. It's as good as any. Probably. And I have a feeling that it might not be that abandoned again. Mine's planing, who? Unrefined meat nugget. Strange silvery crystal. Well, I could probably take that back to him. Sure, I want to. I might want to. I don't have an oil can. Seriously? Do I have that for purchase anywhere? Oil can. Let's go to the first store that I could remember. And I mean, if there are any random encounters along the way, we'll deal with them as they come. Oil can. I don't remember if this was... let's see. Nope, no oil here. Alright, off to dirt water, actually. Cactus Bill, didn't expect to see you around these times. Well, gotta admit, I got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs and figured I'd hitch a ride out here west to see what I could see. And just look at this place, so much hustle, so much bustle. Sure is a lot of both of those. Hey, nice pot. Thank you kindly. So, what's new? Well, to be honest, what is new is a profound sense of longing and loneliness. Sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across a similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here, or failing that, a normal human lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck? Not yet. Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody someday. I'll keep an eye out. Mercantile. Do you happen to have... can of oil? Ha! And it's just 24. I would like more, just so that I had an excess... Oh, actually, I wanted to check out to see if there are shops here. So, Dirtwater Post Office, that was here before. The jail was here before. Hot dogs. Grady's Fine Leather Goods. And Liquid Bread Brewing. Tony's. Oh, hey, nice to see you again. Hey, did your elves make the trip okay? Oh yeah, sure. No problems at all. I've been seeing them less and less since the move, though, so I've been making some boots myself just to help them out. That's real nice of you. What, can I get you? Boot polish. 3 plus speed to a pair of boots. That's not bad. Tony's shiny boots. Spell damage. Tony's shooting boots. That's... The +2 AP is nice because that just allows me to do more. But I mean, it's obviously not everything. Alright. Let's go to this place. I still need to have lockpicking level 3 before I can do anything, really. I really should have done more to it, but we'll do it this way. Seeing as that works as well. Get deaded. Well, that was a new level, but it didn't give me anything in lockpicking. Ooh! Okay, now... Oh. There was more work to be done. Thankfully, I had the tools. Okay. Medical gun. If you don't think about it too much, a pistol is a much more effective syringe. Oh, well, let's not do that just yet. Let's see what is in the main area before we start doing anything with it. Oh, what's up with these red rocks? A vibrato transponder goes crazy when you get near these rocks. Ooh. Vibrato punch cards. Punch cards and vibrato cylinder. West Central Storage positive. Alright. Didn't expect to find that, but it sure. See. Who? What is this doohickey? Some kind of drilling machine? Who? Oh, cultist camp. Hello. Dear Jeff, got caught up north to deepest delve. See you soon. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. What else is here? Okay, well. Can of kerosene and oil. Oh, well, I couldn't really have gotten to that, so. Okay, well, that was this room. Let's go back and see what is side tunnel 2. Ooh! Snakes! My specialty. First off, they do have a lot of hit points. And their moxie is very, very high. Alright. Let's try and... I can't even take one down with this. Well, I can take one down if I shoot it and then Susie shoots it. Well, almost. Well, they don't appear to be poisonous, so that's a start. But they do hurt quite a bit. What have we got? Do we have anything that is higher than 15 in terms of healing? No, we do not. Well, let's get some healing going. And... blammo! And then Susie will disable this guy. How low are we down? 28, so we can't take 2 attacks. I think it's time to use some items for this. 40 damage. That's not bad. That's what we got. Target will get wet. We got a lot of smelling salts. That's... Won't end your turn. Extra dense bullet. What else can we do? 45 poison. Silver bullet. Deal 1 damage and set it on fire. It's a cold snake, so it should very much be flammable, I think. I could start throwing dynamite, seeing as it won't end my turn. Oh! Expensive medicine. Let's start by doing this. And then do the same over here. And... Okay. Let's see, what else can we do? 45, and I have up to 45. Well, with Susie, I can take one of the snakes down. So let's do that. Okay. It's not optimal, but I mean it works. And it will attack the boards. Yeah. And I have how much hit points? 43. This one is the strongest one, so we can kill it, but I don't think it can kill me in one hit, so I think we're good. Yes, fingers crossed. Yep. We're good. We're good. Alright. Yoink. 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 Okay. Again, nice, but didn't really do much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, this is the third area, so you would expect to some degree that this would be the place where you'd find Hornswoggle 5, I think I only have 3. A large man with a large hammer interrupts your journey by leaping out from behind a rock and shouting, "You damn ghost won't get me! I'll hammer you back into the grave, where you belong." That's a new one. Oh no, he won't. An insane construction worker. Let's deal with that. Construction sledgehammer. It's a sledgehammer and it wants to be your it. Ah, let me be your sledgehammer. Right. Well, I really want to discover... Oh! You see familiar outline of an army fort and Zach racing towards to investigate. The sign says, "Fort unnecessary." Sure! Well, first off... Ooh. A harried-looking young woman in a military outfit darts in front of the door as you enter. "Oh no, I can't be having any more misfits in this jerkboard. You can either swear to me that you're halfway competent, heck, even a quarter, and that you'll help sort this crew of no-hopers, or you can turn right back around and march double time." Sure, I'll help. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come on in. I'm Captain Harriet Davenport. My name's Rain Bowes. What's the problem, Cap? Problems. Welcome to Camp Fubar, where all the army's idiots and rejects are sent so they're out of the way. I have had it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Please help these morons figure out their malfunctions so they can muster out of here and leave me in peace. Can you give me some details? Well, you'll need to talk to them individually for more information, but the brief is, we got a scout who's blind as a bat, a cook who can't figure out how to make corned beef hash on toast, a guy who can't load and fire a cannon without blowing up or maybe shooting it backwards, a guy who somehow, and I can't for the life of me figure it out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse, and a kid who was sent here because he can't figure out how to tie a bow tie. Oh, and just to put the icing on the cake, we have infinite goblins living in the storage shed. Wow. Okay, I begin to see the scope of your complaint. Pal, you're not just whistling Dixie. So, what did you do to get sent here? You can hear her teeth grinding as she growls at you. Do not ask. Okay, I'll just take a look around then. First off, we got disposable binoculars. What? Oh, well, okay. Are you the scout? This guy squints real hard. Do I know you? Your fuzzy silhouette don't seem familiar. Nope, just passing through. What do you do here? Well, I'm supposed to be a scout, but I went and broke my own pair of glasses. Without them, I can't see a dang thing. I don't think this will help, but let's go for this conversation first. I could try and get you a new pair. I hear there's a jeweler not too far from here. He could probably grind me a pair of lenses. Just tell him to make them thick as the Dickens. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, because the disposable binoculars are a one-time use, so they wouldn't do much good. With a spooky combination of hissing, chattering, and clanking, an ancient skeleton rises out of the sand in front of you. He's wearing a dented and rusted antique armor and wearing a long handlebar mustache. Must be an ancient explorer or would-be conqueror. Hopefully the former, because he doesn't seem to have been much good at the latter. How does your mustache stay on? Hiss! Do you use glue? Hiss! Ah, biscuit. Well, I'll take a fight when I can't do anything else. A conquistador skeleton. Really? Ah, well. Get shot, fool! Old Spanish sabatons. The Spanish referred to this style of heavy boots as sabatons because they weigh more on Sundays. Because Sunday is the Sabbath, and they are sabatons. Ha! So, can he just make them, or do I require to get the materials? I need a pair of glasses. Having some old soda bubbles for grinding down should work in fine. He said yes, we have some glass of the finest optical quality. Is 500 meters acceptable? Sure. The clerk invites you to have a seat in their living area while Master Gerald gets to work cutting and grinding some glass into lenses and setting them into wire frames. You flip through a Goblin magazine while you wait. The lead article seems to be about social interactions with humans and the value of occasionally pretending to be dumber than you actually are. Okay, close enough for government working. Master Gerald has completed your spectacles with utmost degree of craftsmanship. Here you are. Alright, that's one problem solved very quickly. I like quickly. Area? A thin stream of smoke over the next hill indicates a nearby campfire, so you decide to check it out. It turns out to instead be a man strolling around nonchalantly. He's wearing a top hat, which is on fire. Hey, mister, your hat's on fire. Yes, I know. You don't seem particularly bothered by it. Well, I don't think panicking would solve anything. I guess you have a point. So, what's your deal? My deal? Well, I'm an artist. I see. Some kind of performance art? Oh, you mean the hat? No, that's just a coincidence. I'm a painter. I don't want to fight him. I'll take skeletons and bandits and stuff like that. But if there is a peaceful solution, very thick spectacles. Well, I'll never realize what a dump this place is. Ah! I did not mean to leave. I did not mean to leave again! Alright, I'll use the arrow keys then. 10-4, I'll take care of it. Who? General, what's his name? Middle of adequacy. howdy. Hi, what's wrong? Oh, gee willikers, I had a pretty good job as the General's personal assistant, but I got fired and reassigned here. What happened? Everything was great at first. I'm pretty good at scheduling, and I can write shorthand, and I'm an A-plus boot polisher. But then the General went and decided he'd look more serious and sophisticated with a bow tie, and he expected me to do the tying for him. No good? Nope. I can do a sheep shank and a bow line and a clover hitch, but for the life of me, I can't get a bow tie. Ooh, that's a lot of moxie. The General sent me out here with one to practice on and said not to come back till I got it. Fair enough. It'd be cruel to loot these people's supplies, would it? Howdy, Private Cooker. How appropriate. Well, it would be if I knew how to cook, like even a little bit. What seems to be a problem? Well, I've only got 2 ingredients here, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to combine them. What are the ingredients? Corned beef hash and toast. Try to help him with a metaphor? Well, if you thought of the toast as a roadmap, I'd seem to understand where you're going with this. And think of the corned beef as... Shinola? No. A hole in the ground? Sure, let's try it again. Shingle? Shinola. Nope. A shoe. And your head. Beef hash under the elbow. I mean, it probably is something that we... corn pie. Alright. We probably have to find something that takes for idioms and such. This horse has 4 left legs. Well, that's no use. Howdy, they call me Private Bowlegs. I can see why. You seem uncomfortable. You ain't kidding. Look at my legs. They bent so far out I can hardly touch both knees at once. Walking hurts like dickens. The captain said it keeps you from riding a horse. Yeah, they're too wide. Horse slips right between him. Huh. I think I could ride a mule, though. Oh. So I need 4 to 5 in basically every single skill for this. Oh! Well, that's the shit with goblins. Important gun storage, no goblins. You open the door a crank and take a peek. Naturally, the shed is crammed full of goblins to the ceiling. They're barely recognizable as individual goblins. You try and talk to them, but they're just babbling insanely. Howdy, what's the haps? I'm supposed to be a cannoneer, but I'm terrible at loading cannons. They always explode, except not the way they're supposed to explode, or else they don't explode at all. Huh. The only time I got into a real fire... to fire right, the cannonball knocked my sergeant's hat off, and he was standing right behind me. I still can't figure out how that happened. So I could do this. So they assigned me to this loser squad, and I said I can report back for proper duty until I figured out how to load a cannon. Ah, that's the book where that's for. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, you take the stick out before you put the cannonball in. Well, that certainly sounds easier. So, do I know how to use a cannon now? Because I could really use with knowing how to use a cannon. I guess not. Well, our stats aren't for clearing this out. Let's head towards the rent a mule place. See if we can discover something interesting. Oh. Ooh, cannonball. Where was that at? Why do I always get those after I've used them? Oh. Hello. I don't know of any ranches out this way specifically, but if I had to guess, there's one out of that way. I think it's worth following up on a guess like that. There's good land out that way, and there's plenty of folks looking to make a life for themselves. Can't imagine it's been left empty. Olive Gardens Homestead. Yeah. Pretty close to Frisco. Might as well go and check it out now. Yeah. Alamo Rent-A-Mule. Hoo! Ha-ha! Rentals. Ooh. Looks like this is where you go to rent a mule. Just from the sign, you know. Howdy, welcome to Alamo Rent-A-Mule. How can I help you? You can't. Never mind. Complaints? Oh great, another customer. As if I didn't have enough to deal with already, with the paperwork, the heat, the mule bites, and someone keeps stealing my lunch out of the employee icebox, and my trick knuckle is acting up again. Gosh, sure would be nice to get a little peace and quiet, but nope, I gotta stand here at this counter all day, and the hardwood floor isn't helping my sciatica, let me tell you. Don't even get me started on what they pay us around here. The mules eat better than I do. Uh-huh. And if that wasn't all bad enough, I went and dropped my daughter's birthday present down a stupid hole in a stupid mine. And will anyone go and get it for me? Yeah, right. You, want me to go get it? What, really? Did a miracle just occur? I can hardly believe it. Where did you lose it? A place called Deepest Delve Mine. I was looking to scavenge some free string to tie up the package with it, and I dropped it. And of course, because it's a bracelet, it's round, so of course it rolls into a hole on some kind of stupid machine. Okie dokie. Also free needle. Where be that at? Oh, all up here. Let's go to this and take probably a fight with some cows. A goblin's run up to you laughing. They're carrying a boulder over their head which is taller than they are. Whoa, wait. What are you planning on doing with that? Haha, you catching. No, stop. Not throwing. Oh, you not fun. I can't catching a rock like that. How are you even lifting that? Finding magical ring of strength in mine. Now very so strong. Leave him alone. You leave the goblin to his fun. He shifts the boulder into one hand so he can wave goodbye to you. Sheesh. Alright. We're gonna find something for our stats. Armor, that's nice, but not really what we need. Moxie by 3. I would like something a bit higher. Agave nectar. Snake spleen. Tombstone pizza. Nope. Roasted cow tongue. No. Melee damage. Can of tuna. 5. Yeah. Melee range and spell damage, but that doesn't increase the stats, that just increases the damage. What have we got? Stew snake, hot resistance, nope. Cat's eye candy, army filled trauma kit, nope. Pork balls, nope. Beefsteak, instant grits. Tripe pie, no. Why is all of it almost muscle speed? Definitely not any goblin stuff. 5. Mitra bonus. Spooky resistance, that is nice, but not really. I can only eat one thing, but then I can drink 3 things. My mysticality doesn't need a raising, so I suppose I could go with something that's increase your muscle by 11 and maximum. Well, depressed ranger candy. I really don't have much in terms of goblin bratwurst. Nope. Tainted milk. That's also mysticality. Damn it. Clove drops, ranch dressing. We don't need to raise mysticality. We already got a boost on that one. We don't really need the damage up either. Laudanum, extra armor, it's not bad, but there are other things that we need more. Spell damage, we don't really use spells, so Moxie, mysticality, and Moxie by 5. Sure. That brings our Moxie to 47, so that is actually enough. Then we just need something that boosts our muscle, but we're limited because we only have 1 stomach place left, so it needs to be something that really boosts it a lot, like 10 lot. Cheap cigars, This cigar is for people who want, for some reason, to appear to have spent a lot of money on a disgusting habit without actually spending a lot of money on it. Okay. Do I really not have something that ups my muscle by more than 5? Does not look like it, no. That's Moxie, but spiked coffee, cheap whiskey. Muzzle by 11, okay. You're no cow scientist, but you're pretty sure this would kill you if you drank it. Come to think of it, you're pretty sure there's not even any such thing as a cow scientist. Okay. Damn it. Decent whiskey, muzzle by 5. I can drink a couple of those. Oh, got a mana shot glass bonus. Right. Okay, so now we have the skills. Howdy. Howdy, stranger. Name's Rain. Howdy, Rain. I'm Olive. Olive Garden. Nice garden you got here, Olive. Why, thanks. Looks delicious. Oh, I don't grow 'em to eat, you know. I just grow 'em to grow 'em. In fact, if you got the know-how, you're welcome to harvest anything you'd like. Sure thing, hon. Why, I'm always happy to meet another cactus aficionado. Did you know there's more than 2,000 different breeds of cactus, all different shapes and sizes, and all different colors and flowers too? I'll be. If you know what sort of cactus to look for, they'll help you survive out in the desert for quite a while too. They collect and store a lot of drinkable water, and several varieties bear edible fruit. That's fascinating. And that's even before you get into the medical uses. Did you know that if you sterilize a cactus spines over hot cold, you can use them for sutures? Although you have to be careful because there's a couple breeds whose spines are actually venomous. I'll be damned. Did you know that saguaro cactuses, those are the tall ones with the arms that you probably picture when you think about cactuses, generally live to be 160 or 170 years old, sometimes as old as 200 years. Heck, they aren't even considered adults until they're 125. Gosh. You probably think I'm silly, but I kind of think these cactuses are pets. They're like my big green prickly trillion, though a lot easier to take care of, obviously. People think of me as a weird cactus lady that lives outside of town, but that doesn't matter to me as long as I got my needle babies. You know, if you love cactuses so much. Rain, you are definitely not the first... Why don't you marry one? Rain, you're definitely not the first person to suggest that, and I'll tell you what. I would absolutely positively marry a cactus if I could find one that wanted to marry me. Well, we can definitely do that because we know Cactus Bill. Ah, biscuit. Almost a level. Alright. Well, in the next episode, actually let's go back to Dirtwater straight away and tell him. Do we see anything interesting? Nope. Because if anything interesting happens, it does around the midway point of the journey. I've found the gal for you, Bill. Sure does. She's a cactus-loving lady named of Olive Garden, and she's a real peach. You give Cactus Bill directions to Olive Gardens, and he hitches a ride on the next passing stagecoach. Godspeed, Cactus Bill. Alright, in the next episode, we shall head back to the fort and see if we can't help out with our newly refound stats. But until then, take care.